If this message has crossed your path, it's no accident. The universe is nudging you, calling you to awaken to a deeper truth. Ignore this call, and you risk staying trapped in the same cycles of struggle, stagnation, or suffering. The reality is that illness doesn't begin in the physical body. It originates in your vibrational field. When symptoms appear, they're the body's way of signaling that your soul has been crying out for attention, and you haven't listened. As Thoth, the ancient sage, once taught, the visible is the reflection of the invisible. So why do so many focus solely on treating the physical while their energy field continues to plead for healing? If you're exhausted by recurring patterns, falling ill without clear cause, sensing something's off despite normal medical tests, or feeling stuck in loops of frustration, this is your moment. This journey will guide you to flip the vibrational switch you've been seeking. To do so, you must walk with me through the unseen layers of your being. By the end, you'll understand why the universe brought you here, right now, at this precise moment. As the ancients understood, disease is the effort nature makes to heal man. Let's begin unraveling the invisible threads that shape your reality. The vibrational blueprint, your first code. Before you were born, before your eyes met the light of this world, you were already attuned to the rhythm of existence. In the womb, your mother's heartbeat was your first symphony, her emotions your first language. Every thought she had, every environment she entered, every vibration she carried became part of you. This isn't mysticism, it's science. Studies confirm that a fetus is exquisitely sensitive to the mother's emotional state. Her hormonal shifts shape your emotional chemistry. Her heart's rhythm syncs with yours. Like a sponge, your nascent energy field absorbed her world, her peace or her chaos, her love or her fear, without filter or choice. This is your first vibrational imprint, a silent code written before consciousness or logic could intervene. If your mother lived in fear, your body learned to recognize fear as familiar. If she carried suffering, your cells absorbed it as a baseline. Conversely, if she radiated peace, that harmony became your cellular memory. This imprint, formed in the womb, is the root of your subconscious field, a layer so deep it defies words but influences nearly every decision you make. The ancients revered this truth. In ancient Egypt, pregnant women were surrounded by harmonious environments, sacred sounds, calming geometries, and serene spaces, to ensure the child's spirit entered the world in a coherent frequency. They understood that the body isn't merely flesh, it's organized vibration. If that organization begins in discord, the spirit arrives carrying a subtle noise that echoes through decades. This aligns with the Hermetic law of rhythm. Everything vibrates, and every vibration influences and is influenced. The womb is a portal where the mother's field and the child's fuse completely, recording emotions, energies, and frequencies with profound intensity. This first energetic recording shapes your beliefs, reactions, and patterns. Have you ever overreacted without knowing why? Felt irrational fear, or blocked yourself from opportunities that seemed logical? These aren't random. They trace back to that primal code, absorbed before you could speak. Your conscious mind may not recall it, but your body remembers. Your vibrational structure still carries this language, a master password running in the background, often limiting or sabotaging you, not out of malice, but out of vibrational loyalty to what it knows. The hypnotic years, a childhood of programming. From birth to around age 7, your mind remains an open channel, absorbing everything around you without discernment. Neuroscientist Bruce Lipton calls this the hypnagogic state, where your brain operates in theta waves, a trance-like mode akin to hypnosis. In this state, every word, emotion, and experience imprints directly onto your subconscious as absolute truth. You don't question it. You can't. You simply absorb the reality created by the adults, environments, and stimuli around you. Every criticism from a parent, every unspoken tension in the home, every rule at school, every judgment you overhear, it all sinks in. These aren't just fleeting moments. They become structural beliefs, invisible frameworks that guide your thoughts, emotions. These beliefs spawn automatic reactions, which generate feelings, which solidify into habits, behaviors. Over time, they crystallize into your reality. You may think you're choosing your life, but often you're replaying scripts written in childhood. Consider beliefs like, "I'm not enough," "I'll be abandoned," or "I'll require sacrifice." Your subconscious doesn't debate these. It accepts them, shaping your reality to confirm them. It filters out evidence to the contrary, attracting situations that reinforce the script. This is why you might avoid risks, cling to toxic relationships, or feel unworthy despite your efforts. To the subconscious, the familiar is safe, even if it's painful. Thoth's wisdom teaches us, the mind is the matrix of the universe. Your external experiences first take form in the invisible realm of your mind, governed by the hermetic law of mentalism. What you are, your vibrational state, dictates what you experience. These childhood imprints don't just shape your emotions, they influence your body. Repeated thoughts create chemical patterns that wire your nervous system, affect your posture, and impact your immunity. A mind steeped in fear or scarcity can weaken the body over time, setting the stage for physical symptoms. This is where the subtle becomes solid, where emotional patterns manifest as physical conditions. The resonance trap. How vibration shapes reality. Your vibrational field doesn't just record, it broadcasts. Every thought, emotion, and belief emits a frequency, and the universe responds with precision, mirroring what you radiate. This is the hermetic law of correspondence. As within, so without. You don't attract what you want, you attract what you are. If your inner field vibrates scarcity, you'll encounter lack, no matter how much you desire abundance. If you carry fear of rejection, your relationships will reflect that fear. This isn't punishment, it's resonance, the universe's impartial reflection of your vibration. This principle extends to illness. Emotions like anger, guilt, or shame each carry a distinct vibrational signature. When these become chronic, they tune your field to their frequency, disrupting your energy flow. Over time, this disharmony manifests physically, first as subtle imbalances in circulation or immunity, then as symptoms, and eventually as disease, if ignored. The body is the final stage, obeying the vibrational commands of your field. Have you known someone who improves briefly but always relapses? Or someone who sabotages their progress despite having tools? This isn't weakness, it's frequency. The subconscious clings to familiar vibrations, even toxic ones, because they feel like home. Illness, too, has a frequency, a vibrational pattern that can persist in a family or environment. Patterns like generational trauma aren't just psychological, they're energetic, passed through shared fields. For example, families may repeat cycles of toxic relationships, financial struggles, or even specific illnesses, not always genetic, but vibrational, absorbed from the collective field. Thoth taught that vibration precedes form. Nothing physical exists without a subtle precursor. Symptoms are the last layer, signaling a long-standing imbalance. The law of vibration underscores this. Everything moves, nothing rests. The question isn't if you're vibrating, you are. The question is, what frequency are you emitting now, and how is it shaping your health, relationships, and life? 4 gateways to healing. To shift your vibration and heal, you must pass through 4 subtle portals, each a critical layer of your being. These gateways align your field, restoring coherence and enabling transformation. Ignoring anyone keeps the old patterns locked in place. The physical body. Your body is a temple, the foundation of your vibration. No amount of meditation or spiritual insight can compensate for a toxic lifestyle. What you eat, drink, and expose your body to is energy, information. Poor sleep, addictions, or inactivity cloud your field, weakening its flow. Nourish your body with care, movement, and rest to create a clear vessel for healing. The mind. Your thoughts aren't fleeting. They're waves shaping your reality. What do you feed your mind daily? Your self-talk, your assumptions, and your beliefs generate your emotions, which in turn tune your field. Reprogramming limiting beliefs. Those whispers of, "I'm not enough," or "I'll fail," is like recalibrating a compass, redirecting your reality. A mind aligned with truth and possibility radiates vitality. Relationships. You're not an island. Your connections are vibrational fields interacting with yours. Some relationships uplift and heal, others drain, anchoring you in old patterns. If you stay tied to toxic dynamics, your field can't sustain change, no matter how much you work on yourself. Choose connections that resonate with your desired frequency and release those that dim your light. Purpose. Your vibration extends beyond you, influencing the world. Living out of alignment, chasing obligations without joy or meaning, creates inner discord that your body feels. Your purpose isn't need to be grand. It's about how you show up, radiating harmony or tension. When you align with your authentic expression, your field expands and your body thrives. These 4 portals form your vibrational architecture. Disharmony in one ripples through the others, scattering your energy. Healing requires internal alchemy, the ancient art of refining density into light. The true alchemist cleanses the body, organizes the mind, purifies relationships, and aligns with the soul's flow. When these elements harmonize, your field pulses with coherence, making healing inevitable. The silent guide. Your inner intelligence. Deep within your field lies a silent intelligence, an intuitive sensor that knows what needs healing before your mind or body can articulate it. This isn't external, it's an ancient wisdom, older than logic, whispering truths your conscious self often overlooks. Have you ever sensed danger before it appeared? Felt pain tied to an unresolved emotion? Or thought of someone moments before they contacted you? This is your intuition, your field's subtle compass, trying to guide you. Thoth called this the connection to the One, the soul's link to universal truth. Your body doesn't lie. It amplifies these whispers through symptoms. A headache might signal mental overload. Stomach pain could reflect suppressed anger. Chronic fatigue might point to an unexpressed life. Modern medicine often numbs these signals with pills, but Hermetic wisdom urges us to listen. Symptoms are symbols, archetypal messages from your field. Ignore them, and they amplify, escalating from whispers to screams, insomnia, anxiety, burnout, until you stop. This inner intelligence speaks in silence, in the space between thoughts, in the pause before a choice. To hear it, you must stillness, trusting these subtle cues over noise or fear. Ancient healers, Egyptians, Mayans, honored this wisdom using tools like plants, symbols, and rituals to amplify the body's vibrational codes. These weren't alternative. They were primary, aligning the field before symptoms arose. Today, this wisdom persists, inviting you to harmonize before collapse. The key: vibrational coherence. No tool, be it meditation, crystals, or diet, unlocks healing without vibrational coherence. This is the state where your heart, mind, and actions align, free from internal conflict. Jesus embodied this, saying, "Your faith has healed you." Faith here isn't dogma. It's coherence, a field in perfect receptivity. When you believe with your whole being, your vibration shifts and the body follows. Science calls this heart coherence, where your heart's rhythm syncs with your brain and field, creating a stable, expansive frequency. In this state, your nervous system calms, cells regenerate, and reality feels malleable. It's measurable. Coherent hearts emit stronger fields, bending reality's flow. Achieving coherence is simple. Breathe deeply. Hold an elevated emotion, gratitude, love, forgiveness, for minutes, and your field transforms. You've felt this in moments of peace, connection, or awe, natural portals to your true state. But coherence fades if your beliefs remain misaligned. If you harbor doubts, "I'm unworthy," "healing is impossible," they'll override your efforts, anchoring you to old frequencies. Thoth said, "Man is what he believes himself to be." Your beliefs shape your thoughts, emotions, and vibration, materializing your reality. To heal, you must rewrite your inner truth, trusting your field's power to shift your vibrational seal. If you've journeyed this far, your soul is ready to awaken. Anchor this truth by writing in the comments, "I listen to my field. I'm ready to heal." This isn't just words, it's a vibrational commitment, grounding your intention in the physical world. To support this message's spread, consider contributing via the link in the first pinned comment or using YouTube's thanks button. Your support helps carry this wisdom further, touching more lives. Don't leave yet. A special video awaits on your screen, guiding you to the next step in your healing. Click it, and let's continue this journey together, aligning your field with the universe's infinite flow.